The art of staying focused, like the hocus pocus. So you need to stay focused in this world because there's a whole lot of responsibilities, a whole lot of duties, a whole lot of obligations that in this world it can throw you off from what you need to be basically focused on, aka aim, strive, boom, right for the camera. Feel me? Got to make sure you have the right focus in life, the right penetration in life, because of course a whole lot of shit can throw you off in life to the point that later down the line, when it comes down to the real deal, you're not on a equilibrium balance scale to basically walk that path. Why? Because you had a whole lot of insecurities of allowing shit to basically get in front of you and throw you off. And of course, you allow that shit to take your mind over like the home run on the baseball court. So what you need to basically do, you need to look at all the circumstances and situations in your life. Find out where these distractions are basically eradicated from. Understand and understand. Distractions is dis-ease, dissing you, and of course, throwing you off track. Because of course, in life, you need to stay on track, no matter what the circumstances, situation is, no matter who's in front of you, no matter who's basically playing defense. Your goal is to basically be on a scale of offense, defense, and of course, defense from all the bullshit and distractions that come into your life. You got to create that ball. You got to create that spectrum. Because of course, when you keep allowing shit to basically get in your space, you allow bacteria and parasites, and of course, you allow the flood to flood you in with all kind of bullshit to take your mind to hemispheres where it don't actually supposed to be. You only came into this world to make your life easier. The moment you keep allowing shit and allowing people, places, and things, and circumstances and situations to basically stand by you or lean by you or basically take you off task, that means your eyes ain't on the prize. You ain't ready for all the circumstances and situations that the universe is basically trying to put in your hands. You're not ready. You're not capable. You're showing indecisiveness. And of course, if you keep allowing indecisiveness, then that means you're going to keep allowing shit to come in your space. And of course, decide where your focus is going. And of course, put you on the strive, put you on the corner to basically have you work underneath it. You're not able to basically penetrate the actions and penetrate the focus on what you need to be focusing on. That's why focus and of course concentration is very important, because if you're not focusing on that goal or that object, then of course you're lacking. And of course, when you're lacking, you're slacking. You don't want to be in that circumstance situation of lacking and slacking, because of course you get right up under the courage, right up under the rug. Universe don't give a fuck about what's going on. All they need to know and see who's putting in the work, who's putting in the energy. And of course, if you're not in the energy of focusedness and clairvoyance, then it's going to be very hard for you to basically actually have a clear sight on where you need to be focused and penetrating your actions on. There's a whole lot of shit in this world that could throw you off. Whole lot of worries, whole lot of doubt, whole lot of guilt. That's what this world was basically built for you to basically get trapped into that shit. So you can keep coming back into this shit, back into this flesh, and getting lost into all that bullshit that they basically brainwash you with. Or put detergent in your fucking throat or in your forehead. Because of course, you keep paying attention to the bullshit, you're going to keep drinking all that damn Kool-Aid. And that Kool-Aid is going to Jim Crow your ass. Take you to a circumstance and a space and location that you do not need to belong in. So you need to be focusing on where you need to put your belongings down, aka get focused. Concentrate on where you're gonna belong, aka belong in that space. Do you belong in that space? Do you belong in that area? No. So why the fuck is you wasting your time giving your energy to that space? If it's throwing you off or your purpose, then you shouldn't be in that purpose to have your purpose in that void. You need to actually keep your space unfulfilled from that area. This way you can have fulfillment of what you're focusing on in your area. You need to know the difference between playtime and there's a time that gets serious. So of course, this is definitely the time that basically gets serious. Yeah, we in different times, we in a different world, we in a different zone, we in a different space. So of course, if you're not in a space to basically move and get above the shift, then of course the shift is gonna grab you, wash you up under the surface, eat your ass up like the crab, and bully you and leave your ass there for the worms and for all the maggots to eat you up off the surface. So understand and understand. In life, you have a purpose. So don't lose your focus. And don't allow other people, places, and things to throw you off your purpose. Sometimes you got to put motherfuckers in the closet. Sometimes you got to hide them skeletons just for a little bit to basically focus on yourself. So if you keep allowing these shits to basically rediscover or basically get up underneath the surface where you are, these shit's gonna basically drag you right back down. And life shouldn't be hard. But of course, when you think hard, you put yourself in a box, in a square. And of course, you throwing away the cheese cell. And of course, you locking yourself in. Just like the motherfucking costume. Just like the nigga with the Pinocchio. You putting yourself in that circumstance situation. Keep lying to yourself. And aka, you keep doubting yourself. So of course, your nose is gonna keep growing. And your face, your personality, your spectrum is going to keep growing into guilt, worry, and guilt. And of course, what was happening? The nigga was stressing. He was in the low vibrations. Lying. What you lying for? Be real. Wow. What the fuck is you lying about? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself every day. Of course, the moment you keep putting more time and energy and focusing on the right shit, you'll be able to actually accumulate the right fruits, the right labors from your trees. You'll be able to actually grow that new tree and that new plant. But of course, if you're not focused on growing that shit, you got a whole lot of shit going on, your backyard is going to have a whole bunch of snakes, a whole bunch of squirrels, whole kind of shit. It's going to be all over the place. There ain't nothing wrong with having new faces and new creatures on your damn surface. But if you got these motherfuckers running around here just eating your shit up, not respecting it, not putting no respect on your motherfucking farm, then you got a problem on your hands. And of course, you need to do something about it. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They're going to keep coming back. So, of course, you got to be very cautious and aware of where you're putting your focus on. If you ain't putting your focus on the right aim, later down the line, when these transits hit, this is what you basically getting back. This is how this shit is going to play out. This is the work you put in. This the crumb you put in. This is all you getting back. You're not getting back the real shit. So, the question is, are you going to focus on the real shit? Or are you going to focus on that bullshit? Now, you got to pick one. Real shit starts with inside of your world and how you perceive things. Bullshit starts into the empty-handed, hands out, aka selling it for less. Never settle for less, because all these distractions and shit is gonna have your mind less. You're gonna be less of yourself, and you're gonna be blessed. You're gonna be less. You're not gonna be blessed. You're gonna be less, and don't ever be less. Be more.